stakes are high and the competition is sure to be well done today at a unique challenge incoming.
I see what you did there, Katie. All right, more than 25 professional meat cutters from the Texas Roadhouse family in Alabama and in Georgia are about to show what they can do in hopes of moving closer to a $25,000 prize. And Good Day Atlanta's Paul Milliken is live at the ice incoming. Paul, no need to ask, where's the beef this morning? I just can't believe they let you hold a large knife. That scared me a little bit.
Anywhere near sharp objects is terrifying. Yeah, that was the only time you'll see me hold a knife all day. You know, I was excited when I was told I'd be around folks from Texas Roadhouse and we'd have steaks, and then I realized none of it's cooked. It's all uncooked today. But I tell you what, starting at 10 o'clock this morning, if you're in this area, you gotta come down to the ice and watch this competition. I promise you'll see nothing else like it anywhere else. It's the Olympics of meat cutting, and these are three of the competitors right here getting ready for their big day. First of all, if you would, introduce yourself and tell me what store you're based at.
I'm Stephen Jordan from Hiram.
Nice.
Mitch Young from Hiram.
Hector Avila from Cummings.
Well, nice to meet you all, and good luck to you today. So you've done this a couple of times. How many years have you done this competition?
This will be my 10th or 11th year.
Your 10th or 11th year. So first of all, what does it take to be a meat cutter? I mean, in your opinion, what sort of skills do you need, not just to compete, but to do your job at Texas Roadhouse?
Well, you got to be all right with the cold, first of all.
Yeah.
And then you got to be pretty good at math to figure out what you can get out of certain weights and whatnot.
Yeah. So you did mention that this whole thing is taking place in an ice rink, of course, because we have uncooked meat, so they're keeping it nice and cold. You guys do your jobs. You spend hours like in a freezer doing your job, right?
Yeah. It's like 38 degrees, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. Well, so this actually probably feels like summer to you in here.
Oh, it feels great. Yeah.
It's a little warmer than normal. All right. So you've also done this competition before. How intense is this competition once it gets going?
At the beginning, I get kind of nervous because I think I've done it twice.
Yeah.
So in the beginning, a little nervous, but once you get settled in, it's just like your job.
And thinking about that grand prize at the end of it all, right?
Oh, of course.
So you guys were telling me before the way this works. Today is the qualifying, which actually is kind of the quarterfinal rounds. So the next two rounds will take place in Orlando, right?
Yeah, the last couple of years been in Orlando. I believe this year's also in Orlando, but the top number one from each market in the company gets to go down there this year.
And this year, somebody from this market needs to take it's down. Look, you three, one of you needs to win so we can bring this home to Georgia this year. We're going to make it happen. So how does the competition work? At the beginning, you go out and you choose your meat first. Is that right?
Yeah, correct. So we'll cut one of each muscle, a sirloin, a tenderloin, and a ribeye muscle.
Okay. All right. So then you stand there and cut each one. And what are you being judged on?
You're basically yield and quality. So you want to get all your specs right, but on top of that, you want to waste the least amount of meat.
Yeah. And so the whole time you guys are cutting, is there somebody standing there watching what you're doing?
Yes, there's our manager standing in front of us to make sure we got the correct weights and make sure everything's spec before we send in to judge.
Not that there wasn't already enough pressure. You got to do it under the watchful eyes of your product managers, making sure you're doing it correctly. So again, you're going to start with something like this, and they're going to hopefully end up with plenty of these. And there's 1 hour for the competition. So it starts at 10 o'clock this morning. It goes until 11 o'clock. Which one of you is going to win? Which one?
This guy.
Hopefully me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought they were all going to say themselves, but all right. So next year, I'm starting to train now. Next year, it's going to be you and I head to head, because I feel like in a year, I can probably learn how to, at least hack my way through one cut of meat, maybe. So I don't know. I'm going to work on it. We'll be back next year. We'll try it out. You guys can come down here to the ice incoming. Check out the competition. Starts at 10 o'clock this morning. It's going to be intense, guys.
It's going to be tough for you to do with a plastic knife because that's all we're going to let you handle. You know that, right?
That's a good point. That'll break off as soon as I hit that ice cold meat. Yeah.
I don't like your chances, Paul. All right, thanks a lot. Now I'm hungry too, though. You're welcome to go watch the Texas Roadhouse Qualifier Meat Cutting Challenge this morning. The competition starts at 10 o'clock. It's happening at The Ice, which is located at 1345 Atlanta Highway in Cumming.
And coming